Hey you guys. So yeah, sorry for okay, so I just did a little intro for you guys. That was just a little intro. Okay, so I set up my laptop right here, and then I also have a screen. So I have a screen like I will turn to a different side by side, so you guys can see like my actual screen instead of like just seeing from the camera like this. So you guys see it clearer once I switch to a different view. So how are you guys this morning? Let me see. My cell phone was a little bit. Hi Trendon Babes USA. I don't know if you guys heard about MYDESIGN, but I recently found that out through just searching YouTube. So I am testing how it works. I mean, I've been testing it already. It works, but there's a little bit work involved. It's not like easy, like where you can just upload everything at once and be done. It's like you have to do some editing and fixing. But I just like that with MYDESIGN, you can upload 24 listings in one day at once. Because I'm lazy doing one at a time. I find that I think it's more time consuming doing one at a time than doing, if you already have some listing prepared, you can do it 24 at once. So that's why I want to use it. Especially it's great for digital if you guys are going the digital route. You can still do it with your physical item because they do allow it there, but you probably don't want to list that many because of physical item. You want to slow down because you are fulfilling the order. With digital, you don't have to fulfill orders, so the item's already done, so it can just be uploaded and then you can move on and make more things. And hi Pia, hi Carolyn. Good morning, Lenise, Carolyn, and Pia. Hey Pia, I haven't seen you for a long time, Pia. It's good to see you this morning. So you guys, do you guys have any plan this morning or today? Or are you guys gonna hang out with me for a little bit? Okay, I'll wait like 5 more minutes and then I will switch the screen so we can look at my monitor. Yeah, it's nice to see you. I know I haven't talked to you for a while. I wanted to come to Texas during that convention, but I couldn't. I gave that update. Like I was really, really pregnant. I didn't want to travel or ride the airplane. So like I gotta wait next time. Oh, Carolyn, you're doing a market. That's awesome. Getting out there. Carolyn, do you have, do you take the Square Reader or do you take like credit card when you do markets? Yeah, thank you, Pia. Yeah, I'm almost due, so I only have 3 months left. It's really, really soon. So I'm trying to slow down on the Etsy physical shop. I just opened back up from vacation like during September, so it's not super busy, but it kept me like a little bit busy. And then I'm shifting to digital stuff. And then I don't know if you guys seeing John Deere. If you guys do embroidery, sorry, this is a little bit embroidery. John Deere just put out, I think 7 days ago, he put up a video on an iPad app that you can digitize with like a little effort. That looked really cool. I thought about getting it, but I'm like, I already have the full embrilliance. So I probably will wait till a lot of people give review how good it is, because right now they just roll it out. So I'm not sure. I know that Barb, I don't know if Barb, you were here, but Barb was getting it. So we'll see what Barb said. I was gonna get it, but I want to wait. So if I do get it later, I will test out for you guys and see how it goes. Hi, Bernico. Hey, Tim Crafty Boutique. Thank you. Thank you for the well wishing. So, is daylight saving tonight? I'm not sure. I think I thought it was yesterday. I guess it's gonna be today. So it's gonna be pushed back 1 hour today. Oh, Pia, you were in Europe. Oh my gosh, Europe. Are you already back, right, Pia? Was it a vacation? I think that's why we haven't seen you for a little bit. You probably were on vacation in Europe. So I don't know if you guys are really interested in these kind of videos. Like I want to bring you guys along with this journey that I'm starting, this new business adventure. And I just want to show people how to, start a Etsy shop from scratch. So this shop I am building with you guys. So I have a video on Monday that I'm show you guys how I open the shop from the bottom up. So yeah, so I will like do reports about the shop once a month. I don't know if you guys are interested in that video, but I thought about sharing that journey with you guys and see, so people could see what kind of work went into it to build an Etsy shop. Oh, that's awesome, Pia. That's good that you're back. Was there like a particular country that you went to in Europe? Yeah, because Europe is really big. So I don't know which place you visit. Must have been really, really fun. That's on my list. I need to go to Europe. I've never been to Europe, so hopefully in the future. I know a lot of I'm on a lot of Facebook group for Etsy. A lot of people have issue with the is it plaid? I think it's plaid. I think that's like the new kind of integration that they use Etsy use to verify your bank. But when I signed up with the new Etsy shop, I didn't have any issue. So not sure. Do you guys know that when you guys can open multiple shops. I don't know what's the limit, but if you guys open an Etsy shop, a second one, it will pop out right here, you guys. Like on the app, you guys would see, you see my second shop is right here, and then my main shop is on top, and then you can just add multiple one if you have like 3 or 4. I know some people have like, they say they have 4, but I don't know what's the limit, but I would probably 3 or 4 is okay if you do digital. Okay, I wouldn't want to do like 4 physical shop, and they have to sell different things. You cannot sell the same thing because Etsy doesn't allow that. So you guys can just add it here, and then if you get an order, it just like give you that little cha-ching sound on either shop. So that's kind of some neat feature there. Oh, Portugal, Spain. That is, I've never been to Portugal, but that seems like a really nice place. I don't know if I've been, I don't really travel much, so I don't know a lot of places, but that's in my bucket list. I need to get some tissue. Okay, so let's start. I think it's already been more than 5 minutes. Okay, so I will put on my screen now for you guys. So let's switch to the screen. So yeah, so this is the screen of my computer screen. So if you guys see on the side, it's on this side right here. If I'm pointing, or this side. Okay, I think that's the right point. So before you guys sign up with MYDESIGN, you guys should have your Etsy shop already opened, listing prepared, description prepared. I have most of, well, I think the only thing I didn't have prepared was my licensing, because this is a digital shop, so I do have a little bit of license term of use. So I did prepare that with my Etsy listing here. So I did a little description right here. So it's good to have your description written out already. And I went over that in my video Monday, so you guys can check the video Monday out when it comes out. And then I have all of my listing here prepared. So I plan to upload exactly 24 listings that they allow on MYDESIGN. So I put all of them here. So the product that I'm gonna sell on this shop is digital paper, okay? Because I've been making a bunch of them on Photoshop, and they're pretty fun to make, so I enjoy it. So aside from embroidery, since I bought like the whole Creative Cloud, so I need to make use of that too. I can't just waste it away. So I gotta make use of that in Berlin. So I am coming back to embroidery and do some embroidery design, but I thought that this is probably a little bit more convenient for me first, because you don't have to test these out. These are digital file that people, if they buy it, they could just print it out themselves and use it, or use it digitally. So I know a lot of people use scrapbook paper, digital scrapbook paper, to make like party invitation, party printable teacher like resource, aside from scrapbooking. So yeah, so that's what this shop is going to be about. It's just one item. I do have other ideas, because I am learning how to make other digital items too. So so it's just one idea. I don't think I will put my embroidery files, if I sell embroidery files later, I will not put it with this shop. I probably have to open a third shop. yeah, so that's the plan with the embroidery files later on. Okay, so let me put on my little icon here. So if you guys see my little new logo, I drew that in Illustrator. So put on all my little icon. So I don't have a separate Instagram yet for this shop. I think I'm just gonna do everything in the same Instagram, which is AquaBloomBoutique 20. This shop is called AquaBloomDesign, but I don't want to open a new Instagram. I think I'm just gonna do everything under one Instagram account, which is AquaBloomBoutique 20. Okay. So I don't know if you guys like my little logo that I drew. I hand draw and then I use Illustrator to trace it. Okay, so let's go to, I'm using Google Chrome to open this. So I have like Sales Summarize here. I don't know if you guys know what Sales Summarize is, but I have been sharing with you guys in the past. I am an affiliate with them. So I use it for keyword. Sometimes you don't know like all the words that to describe the product. So it's good that you research some keyword. It has to relate to the item you're selling, okay? So I use this to search keyword, and we can go over this a little bit, like quickly, once I finish with MYDESIGN. So this is how MYDESIGN look. I already log in, and I already upload 20 listing the other day. So they give you, I think, 2 GB of usage for the free plan, and you can only do 24 upload a day. So I think once you use up to 2 GB, you can delete some of your, like the one that's already been listed. You probably delete them and then re-upload and then wait the next day if you guys already have 24. Pil, are you asking about this program, or are you asking about my product? I'm not sure. I mean, if you're using this MYDESIGN tool, I think you can use it for physical item if you're gonna be doing bulk listing. This is for bulk listing. So you know, on Etsy they only allow you to like upload one thing at a time. You can only do one listing at a time. But with this integration, MYDESIGN, you have to like add your shop. So you have to go to, I think it's a setting. So yeah, so with setting here, you guys have to add your shops. I already add my shop, which is the new shop that I have, AquaBloom Studio. And then go back to listing. So I already did these listings, so we have to do some new ones. So let me uncheck all this. I'm gonna clear that. Okay, let me check these. I'm gonna put these in a different folder. So this, there's a lot of feature on MYDESIGN, but a lot of people use it for print on demand stuff and digital stuff, but I only use it to upload to Etsy. And then I use a second tool called VELA. I'm sure a lot of you guys, if you guys are on Etsy, you guys probably, I don't know if you guys heard about VELA, but VELA is for bulk editing. I like VELA to edit my stuff more than MYDESIGN, because MyDesign, they don't allow you to add additional photo of your mockup. They have like their own little integration mockups, which their mockups I don't like. I don't like their mockups. It's too generic. So I already like, if you have great photography or mockups that you already did in Canva. Canva has more options, so I do it in Canva or Photoshop. And then I only use MyDesign to upload, and then I go to VELA, and that's where I add all the details. So let's, I don't have I gotta add it. This is collection. I'm just gonna name this first one paper collection once I can move everything to that one. Okay, I'm moving it to that folder, and then let me add a new folder. So let's do this new set, paper collection 2. So we're in new sets. So you need to click template over here and then load template. They already have some template. I see print on demand, digital, merch by Amazon. I'm not sure if you can actually, I haven't seen anybody use for, like, if you sell your own product. I'm not sure, but I'm using it for digital because they have this digital. I think you could, but you probably don't need this template. You probably do create your own little template up here. So to create your own, you just put in your own title, description, tag here. So let's do Etsy digital. I mean, it doesn't really matter because I don't even use, like, they will upload a little download sheet for me, but I don't have an SVG file. This is a JPEG file, so there won't be any download. So I will have to delete like their little download link once I go into VELA and put in my own zip folder, because I have everything in the zip folder. If you're selling digital and your file is really big, then you have to do like an external link to Google Drive or Dropbox. But my files are under 20 MB, so I'm good to go. Okay, so we will upload right now. So I'm going to be uploading my design. I'm going to minimize this. So I have the photo listing. I have the first one. They only allow you to do one. I think, okay, one at a time. And then I'll go to VELA and add the rest. So I have to do this manually. Drag and drop the photo thumbnail. Oh, P.S. So digital paper, it's like, I see people use it to make a printable. Like, you can do printable. You can just print out the sheet like a scrapbook paper. I don't know if you've seen scrapbook paper. If you can go to Michael, Joanne, they have like those 12 by 12 paper sheet. So I made all of them in 12 by 12. So you have to have a wide printer. And then you can also shrink it down to 8.5 by 11, which is the letter size for US. If you have that kind of printer, you can, but then it will not be seamless if you squeeze it down to that size, because it's a rectangle. And to be seamless, it has to be like a tile of block, a square, perfect square by square. So there's multiple uses for these digital paper. I see people even print them on like cookie, like they did like, I see I went to look on Etsy on some other people's shop, and I see customer put review. Like, I never thought about use it for cookie. I think you can print on cookie. I don't know how they do it because I don't bake, but I see people use the background. And then you can also use it to print because it's seamless. You can use it to print fabric. So it's a 300 DPI JPEG, so you can send it to Spoonflower or any print on. Well, my term of use is I don't allow POD. Like if they want to do POD, they have to purchase like a separate license. So I let them use for anything else except for POD. POD, they have to purchase a license. So yeah, there's multiple use for these digital paper because I made the background seamless. So I can show you guys one. I really like this mermaid one. Let me see which one's the mermaid that I did. It's really fun to make in Adobe Illustrator. One day later down the road, I will set up a session with you guys. I'm gonna hook it up to my laptop like this, and we will do a design together on Photoshop because I'm also an affiliate with a lady. Her name is her business name is Creative Couture here on YouTube, and she developed these really cool brush, like gold. I think I know that the boho stuff is really trending, but I also see that like the sparkle, people like a lot of sparkle, marble toweling, those kind of design, like abstract design. So she developed those brushes so you can create like your own background. You can use it for sublimation. Like you can even use this paper for sublimation too, Pia. So if you buy the paper background, like the background, I call it digital paper, but it's like a texture background or just a pattern background that you guys can just put it on a tumbler and then slap on like your quote, whatever you want to put on. I will show you guys how to use them later down the road too, if you guys are interested in that, and how you guys can use it for your tumbler, your mug, and create like home decor with it. So there's a lot of use with seamless paper. People just call it seamless paper, but technically you can use it for almost anything because it's seamless. Some of them might not make them seamless because like especially the one that has a lot of marble, like kind of abstract, that one takes a little bit of work to like clear the seam to make it seamless. So some I might not make it seamless, but most of these are seamless. Well, all the one that I've been making is seamless. But let's look at, I want to show you guys the mermaid one. I really like the mermaid one. I don't know what number is it, but I have a, like, I don't know if you guys use Airtable, but Airtable is it's kind of like Asana, Trello, Notion, all of those like management tool out there that people use. So Airtable is just something similar, and I use it to track all of the digital product that I've been making. But I didn't want to open that up, so I will just look. I'll just show you guys one. I don't know which one is the mermaid one. I think it was like 26 or not 27. No, it's not 27. I know I have it, and my Airtable. So I could see everything because Airtable allow you to upload a photo thumbnail, so I can see like what I have, but I didn't want to open that up yet. Let's just look at the rainbow one. So I did this rainbow collection, so they look like this. So this is just my thumbnail. Okay, so this is a thumbnail for Etsy, and this is my logo. You guys, I designed this logo in Illustrator. I don't know if you guys like that. I just did a lotus flower with like chandelier string on it because I like chandelier, like how they look real fancy. And then I went with the lotus flower because it's AquaBloom. And you guys know lotus flower, it's a water lily flower. So yeah, something like that. And then the bright color for this shop, I chose like rainbow, kind of like the rainbow bright, because that just makes me happy. And I think a lot of teacher resource, they like to use like the rainbow color too. So I try to, like most of my paper, I probably will do like this kind of color scheme, but I do have other color scheme too. And then I do plan to do a boho theme later on, because I know that that's the trend, and I'm gonna be showing you guys all the advice I'm gonna be taking from other Etsy guru here on YouTube. A lot of people said incorporate the trends with your product that you're making. So that's one advice I'm gonna take later on. That's probably gonna be one. I need to make a boho paper collection too. So there's multiple names for these type of product. It's called seamless file, seamless paper, or seamless background, pattern tile background, or digital scrapbook paper. And if you guys search for any of these on Etsy, you guys can use them. If they say seamless, you guys can even take it to Spoonflower to print it for your own use. But look at their term of use, because some people only allow for personal. So if you guys seen like a background that you guys really like, you guys want to make a sewing project out of it, you guys can buy the file and upload to Spoonflower and get it printed. But I am also expanding to Spoonflower, because I am also learning to be a surface pattern designer, which surface pattern designer means I make kind of like background, kind of like this background stuff for home decor, other kids' clothes or planner accessory things. It's a lot of things if you guys search for surface pattern design. So I am gonna be opening like a Spoonflower shop. I already upload some files on there, but it's gonna be slower, because on Spoonflower, if you sell on Spoonflower, you guys have to do all your testing. So you have to spend some money on Spoonflower to sell on Spoonflower before you can sell like your pattern design. So I don't know if you guys know about Spoonflower. You guys can even sell on Spoonflower if you guys do digital. Oh no, I don't know why it logged me out. Why did you log me out? Sorry, you guys. Freaking log me out. Okay. Can you guys see me or hear me? Because my YOLO box just kind of like kicked me out. I think I should be back now. I mean, I checked my phone, so it looked like I'm back on. Let me mute myself over here. Okay, that's good. I'm back. Yeah, they kicked me out. So this is how they look. I'm gonna show you guys. So this is the actual paper, and you see that this side will match with this side, and then on top of here will match with the bottom. So it could be printed. If you guys really like this background, pretend you guys like this background, you guys can just send this to Spoonflower. They will print a fabric with this, and then you guys can make whatever project you guys want. So that's really cool. Like there's multiple, that's why I went with this, because there's multiple uses for this. Even for myself, if I'm planning to do planner later on or other digital product, I can even use my own background without buying like on Creative Fabrica or Creative Market to incorporate them to like a planner or whatever. Because people that do planner printable, they have all these cute icon or border, whatever. They just buy all these paper pack from design bundle or Creative Fabrica and then put it together with their printable planner. But I have my own background, so I have the option to use my own, or if I find something cute on Creative Market or whatever I want to use, then I can use that if I'm doing a planner. So planner is on like my little list because I enjoy like just looking at planner, and I want to learn how to make them. And since I have all the program already, yeah, so that's later on the road. That's why I put AquaBloom Design, so I can add a different kind of digital item onto that store if I want to dive into something else. But I won't limit myself to 3. Like, I will not do more than 3. It's probably too much to manage or remember if there's a mistake or anything, customer complain, so I don't want to go more than 3. Okay, so let's drag and drop more. So we're on number 23 right here. So I just made up a number, a code number for me. So when I upload these onto Etsy, I know the code because I put a code on the Airtable list too. So some of them, like, they just have generic names, so I need to have a way to reference them in case there's like problem with the file later. Yeah, so I just came up with that little system. So most of the design that I've been making is just really like the basic pattern, like polka dots, striped chevrons, herringbone, houndstooth, plaid. Just all those basic pattern, but later on I do want to make more like cute things on my iPad. So I did draw some stuff on my iPad, but I am learning my iPad like Procreate. So hopefully I can turn some of those design into a seamless file and make a pattern collection. So if like people that love to quote or make kids clothes, and they can do matching. If you do collection, they can match the file together, if they're doing an outfit or a collection of some sort. Hey Sonia, good morning. Morning, ladies. Okay, so number 4. So this is going to take a little bit because I have to manually like bring them in. So I hope you guys bear with me and stick and seeing how this works. I know this is pretty boring. Just with business, you have to do some mundane things, boring things. So it's part of running a business. So this is more like administration side. Doing this listing slowly. So I'm on 28. $28, $29, $30. So people are curious all the time, like how many listings you need to start. You only need 1 to open an Etsy shop, but a lot of people, Guru said, suggest at least have 10 on hand, I guess. But there's really no secret answer for that. It's just up to you. I have probably like 80 done already. So I'm using MYDESIGN just to help me upload everything. Hey Juana. Sorry guys, I don't know why a YOLO box keep kicking me out. Maybe it doesn't like me staying too long. It never done that in the past. But yeah, with YOLO box right now, they have all these new features. Like I can't even invite guests now. It's interesting. I think before, when I bought this earlier this year, they didn't have that feature. I think they just updated to like version 3.0 or something like that. And with the new version, I can invite guests onto my YOLO box and have guest speaker for you guys too. And then I have all these cool, if you guys see the like raindrop thing in the background, that I just got it from Canva and just put it in the background. It's really cool. And then if you guys see my little new logo down below me, that's the new logo that I created in Illustrator. So I'm planning to use that for like when I do my little fabric collection. I can just stamp that to all of the collection instead of using like the icon logo. Sometimes the icon logo is too much, so that's why I did the handwriting. I'm not a hand lettering person, so it's like a full lettering thing that I draw and then trace it in Illustrator. Okay, so we're on number 30, 31. I didn't have, I think I don't have one number. So we're on 31. So once I finish this, I already have 21 listing on Etsy right now since I already uploaded the first 21. So if I do 24 here, I should have 45 listing up already. You see, you guys, in 2 days, I already have 45 listing. If I do 24, I would have 48. So yeah, and I think a lot of people say it's a number game, but it depends. Some people do well with just like 5 listing, 10 listing, because they have like a niche idea and a niche product. But I find that with these type of digital, I have to have, I mean, the quality has to be there even if I have like a big volume. So with a bigger volume, you have a higher chance to get more sales and, you know, level up your income. So that's my goal, trying to get to 500 to 1,000. See how next year I do. See if I can get to like 1,000 listings. Because these, once I have a process down, they are not hard to create. Especially the basic one. The not basic one, like with design, I have to draw them on Procreate or Illustrator, and then create the pattern tile out of it. But with the basic, I already have everything prepped in Photoshop, so I can just grab them and color them, change the color scheme and things like that. So once you streamline your process, the design process go faster. And Photoshop is a real, oh my gosh, Photoshop crashed this computer like probably 6 times because all the files are huge. Especially if you make a lot of, if you use a lot of brush and a lot of like fancy things on it, it could crash your computer. So don't open too many windows or open too many programs if you're using Photoshop, because Photoshop has a large file. One day we will do a background together, and then I will show you guys how I'm gonna use it for tumbler or mug. These background can be used for multiple things. I see people use it for tumbler, mugs, clothing, cookies, teacher resource, almost anything you could think of. So it has a versatile use. So I think I'm on 34. Yeah, 34. 34, 35. 36. It's 37. 38. This is a boring task, but it has to be done. So, now bear with me, guys. This is taking a little bit. You see, all my file, well, this is just a mock-up, so they're under 1 megabyte, most of them. So, I'm at 39 right now. I need to write down I'm at 39. I might forget. 39. 40. Almost there. Yeah. We're almost there. So with the digital scrap paper, there's also niche within the niche. It's like every niche has like a smaller niche. So if you guys want to, like with Etsy, the trick is to niche down because it's a really saturated, competitive market right now. So there's many sellers doing like similar things. So I suggest, I know I see a lot of questions about Etsy, like how do you even survive or get your shop going as a brand new seller. So I am showing you guys this journey, and we are opening this shop together, you guys. We'll build this shop together. So I will be testing all these Etsy guru or Etsy coach expert advice on YouTube, and I will do a video for you guys. So we'll see how those advice help us grow this shop, because it's super competitive, so I have to try to do some more niche later on. But for now, I'm just testing the water and just doing these generic, because polka dot, stripes, chevron, those are classic patterns that people know. So I just thought, I know there's many out there, but I thought I'd do my own, because even though they're similar, but the way how you make them is also a little bit different. When you buy two polka dots patterned from two different designers, they are made differently, so you can see a little bit subtle difference. And it may look the same, but it's not because it's different designer, like how they do their calculation in Photoshop and Illustrator, like the dot size might be different, layout. So yeah, Juana, I already have 21 up on my shop, and I'm doing 24 today, so I should have at least 45 by the end of today. I have some bigger, like some of the really basic one, like the Moroccan trellis, polka dot houndstooth, checkerboard. Those type of pattern, I have I call it my 50 color signature color that I chose. Almost like all the rainbow color and all kinds of rainbow color and neutral tone. So with those basic, but with the more like intricate designs or patterns that take a little bit more time, those I do like 20. I do about 12. So all of my paper packs, it's about 6, I think 6, 12, and 20, 24, and then 50. So it comes in that bundle. So I have those type of bundle. But I would say 12 is a good collection if you're doing a collection. I think 12 is a good number. 20 is a lot, but 12 is a good number. And then 50 and 100 is a lot, only like really basic design. If I'm gonna do like 50, but 100 is too much. I think I've seen people do 100. It will crash my computer. So I try to only limit to 50, because I don't think you will need all these shade. I think 50s already has a lot of shades of all the rainbow color. Hey Olu, good morning. Glad you can join me this morning. If you guys want to check out the shop, it's already live. On Monday, the video will come on, and you guys can see how I open that shop. So today we're just doing the listing. I'm at 42 now, so 43. We're almost done here. We're almost done with this. 43. 44. Oh, okay, 44 is the mermaid one, you guys. Oh my gosh, I love the mermaid one. Because I was able to, see? I was able to do, my daughter wanted me to print this out like in probably like my cell phone case or something. I might print this out, I came up with this little quote because I've been like really restless and really like this new adventure that I'm going into, like Photoshop stuff. So I just came up with the quote called "Follow your sparks," because this is what sparks my happiness and my joy, and I really love doing this type of thing. I still like embroidery, but this is really keeping myself on my feet, you guys. And when I wake up in the morning, I just want to do this type of stuff, especially art. I'm not an artist or anything, but for the longest time, I'm always curious about it. Like, I want to get into it, but I was afraid because, there's so many talented people out there, but at the end of the day, we all have to remember everybody's on their own journey, and we don't know, like, where they come from, like, what kind of life experience they went through that, make, how they become that talented is because they probably put more practice or more time into it. Or some of them might even born naturally talented, So yeah, so I'm not gonna compare myself. So I was like, I'm on my own journey. I'm just gonna, even my art's not that great, it's my art. And maybe some people might like it, because I don't need the whole world to approve. But, if for a business to be successful, you just need a handful of customers that love your work and love what you do, because the whole world will not support everything, so that's all right. But I really like this. I'm going to turn this into my cell phone case, because my cell phone is really I don't know, the case here is really not good anymore. So if you guys like custom stuff, if you guys already do sublimation, you guys can make your own things and buy these like background to sublimate whatever things you want to do. But for me, I am getting away from like the kind of like handmade stuff. So I am gonna order some stuff from Zazzle during the Black Friday. Zazzle and other print on demand like website where I'm not gonna get into POD, but I am gonna order some stuff for myself with my own design. So because I don't have the little mug press thing, so if I wanted some mug, I probably have to order through Zazzle or some print on demand website with my design. It'll be a great Christmas gift. So, and I also learned how to do the gradient ombre mermaid stuff. I really like this color scheme. Hey Nairo, good to see you. Good morning. Pia, it's AquaBloomDesign. Oh my gosh, I forgot to link it in the description. But if you type in AquaBloomDesign, you should find me easily. Or if Nairo, if you can go grab the link, you can drop the link into the chat, Nairo. It's AquaBloom, just the same like AquaBloomBoutique, but instead of boutique, it's design. Okay, so let's continue doing the listing. I'm almost done with the listing. We're at the mermaid. So mermaid. Okay, the last one is a buffalo plaid design. There. Okay, got all of them. So what we do now is upload all. Upload design. I'm going to make this screen bigger. So do you guys want me to blow up the screen and kick myself off of the screen? I could kick myself out of it if you guys need to see this more clear. So it takes a little bit to upload. It's still loading. The bar's still going, so we'll wait. Do any of you wanted to get into digital or is like curious? You guys can ask me a question about it, or if you guys have a question about this MYDESIGN tool. I haven't used the full kit. Well, I did use it one time. It took me half a day to learn it. And it's too complicated, so I only use it to mostly upload a whole bunch of lists and then use VELA to edit. That's why I said I use MYDESIGN and VELA, because MYDESIGN doesn't have all, it's a little bit complicated to edit everything in there, so I only edit a little bit and then I bring everything into VELA and I edit everything in VELA. So now it's already upload, so I'm gonna go to the template over here. I think with the template I can just drag and drop my description, and then with the title I have to put like kind of generic one to describe all of them, because all of them are digital scrapbook paper, so that's one name, one keyword. But I have to go into VELA later on and individually label them, because all of them are different patterns, so I have to, or in color schemes, so I have to give them their own keyword too. So that's where VELA come in. So with MYDESIGN, everything has to be generic because I am bulk listing everything, and they are not the same item. So let me go to my description. So my description is here. So I have really easy term of use. Only POD has to have a license. Everything else you guys can use however you guys want. Just not redistribute, resell the file. That's it. It's really easy. And no attribution or credit need to be given, because I know some shop they want people to give credit, and I know some people like don't like that, so I just make it easy. And then tags, I'll have to go to pricing first. So I'm going to be saving the template. If you save the template, it has this action right here. So you want it to click update template and design. So then it will apply to all of the design that we already upload. So I don't have to do that in VELA. So this one, I can just have all the description distribute to all the design that I already upload. So update template. And to check that, you see that? It already put all of the description onto every single one of them. You see that? It's already done. So I don't have to do the description for each one individually. And then let's go back to template and we will do the pricing. So let me see. Okay, so all of them are not going to be the same pricing because all the basic stuff will be the same, but like the mermaid collection that you guys saw, that take a little bit more time. So like with with my thin paper pack, I would charge a little bit more, like $1 more. So right now I have 30% off. I might even bump it up to 50% just to get some traction. And then I will update you guys at the end of this month, see how the shop goes. I know that it takes, for my first Etsy shop, it took me 6 weeks to get my first ever order. So I'm not anticipating any order right now. I'm just working on building the inventory and then work on traffic. I have not even done my shop policy or the About Me page yet. So that I have to do that later on. So I will fix that, but I already have the banner, the icons, and some listing up. Just need to go to the policy and the About Me page for just to write up a little bit something. Yeah, and then I'm gonna do a live video or maybe a video with you guys. I'm not sure I'm gonna be doing live or video, but if I do a live, it probably have to be a pre-record video. Because I have the capability to do that on my YOLO box, so I can just pre-record and show you guys how I plan to use Pinterest and Tailwind to drive traffic to this shop. Now, for the longest time, I already know about Pinterest and Tailwind. It's just I never use it for my physical shop. So with this one, we will be using that to test out. Tailwind is not a free tool. You have to pay to use it, and the reason I'm gonna use it is because it automatically repin your posts on Pinterest to help like daily, you know, so people can see your posts and click on your Etsy shop, something like that. That's what I understand. So we will look into that if you guys are curious how Pinterest marketing work with your Etsy shop. And I do want to test that with you guys to see how well that works, you know, if that even drive any sales. Because a lot of the Etsy coach or Etsy expert talk about it all the time. And I never try it. So I'm going to try it. And you guys will see that later. Oh, quantity. Since it's digital, I'm going to put like $9.99 because it's digital. So I don't have to go back and renew. If I only put one, they buy it, it's sold out. So I have to renew it. And either way, a lot of people have this confusion. Etsy charge you 20 cents every time. Like even if you sew it, and even if you put 1,000 quantity like me, it doesn't matter. They still take 20 cents each time it's sold because it has to relist again. So they still charge you 20 cents every single time. Some people at the beginning, I didn't understand that. I thought like, okay, I have 1,000, like, you know, I have 5 quantities. So when it's sold, why they still charge me 20 cents again? But the 20 cents charge to be relist again. So let's go to inventory and pricing. Okay, so it's already applied, but I will have to manually change this one. So this one, the pricing has to be, I mean, you guys can choose whatever price you guys want, but I did check Sales Samurai, and the average for digital scrap paper is probably like from 99 cents to like $5. It could go up to 10, but I think $5 is like the maximum. So I want it to be like in the middle range, and then because that will give me some leeway if I do discount. So if I do like big discount, I don't lose out a lot too. So this one, the pricing need to change. And this one. Yeah, so this shop, I am building this shop with you guys. So you guys get to see this along and see how it grows in a year. So see like a real person or something like progress from 0 sales and see how it goes in a year. Because I'm always curious because all these people say like they make 6-figure, but I don't see them do it from the ground up. I mean, they talk about it. I mean, I'm sure it is true, but I want to see it for myself, and I want to let you guys see it with me. So we'll see how this shop go, and then I will also show you guys that I am expanding to design bundle and create fabric. We'll see how those go. And I don't know if you guys heard about TPT. I'm not a teacher, but I think anybody can sell it as long as you sell things that are for teacher resource. And I think these are great for teacher resource too, because if teacher's gonna create like a thing, you know, teaching, they can use these rainbow patterns to create like bulletin boards or organize their room, things like that. So yeah, so I'm gonna expand to other websites. I don't want to do more than probably 5 in the beginning, so I will limit myself to 5 and see how that goes. So you guys will also see these products like expanded to other platforms too. Okay, so that's it. Those are the only 3 that I need to change. And then I have to put the title. Let's go back to template. Save listing. Then go back to template, and then we will write titles. So these are digital scrapbook paper, seamless pattern background. So these are the generic name for this type of product, and then I will go to VELA, and then we will do a little bit more detail there. So I follow Talk Shop. I know Naro shared his channel on Discord a while back. He gives out a lot of good tips. He's like the top 1% on Etsy. He sells like dog collar. But he gave out a lot of good advice. I really like the video that he did last year about keywords. I never thought of it, but he said that you need to try to avoid to have like too many repeats. There's some stuff that could be repeat, but try to have a variety of keywords so you can rank in the algorithm. So for tag, since I already have digital scrapbook, so I'm gonna say seamless fabric print, or I could just say fabric print. I don't need to say seamless because I already have that in my title. Okay, so fabric print, because you can use it for fabric wallpaper. You can use it for stationery. They're all called printable paper, and these are paper packs. So I will put paper pack bundle because they comes in a bundle. What else? So if I'm stuck, let's look at sales summarize for a little bit. So I already look at some of these. These are other competitor stuff, like how they do their tagging. Oh, Pia, you didn't have to buy anything. Because I don't know if you guys are familiar with this type of design. I'm not sure. So I don't know. Like later on, I'm gonna make them into. Okay, so I want to also help some of you organize like your embroidery file. Later on, I'm gonna make like a binder cover. I know like teacher could use it, but us crafter can use it to organize too. So I have like this little design, like, you see how I don't have a nice cover? I still have this ugly cover from Walmart. So yeah, so I plan to put some cool design here. So later on, I'm gonna make some binder cover with my own design, and then you can put whatever title you want. So it's a great way to organize. That is one of the products that I've been trying to also upload later on. But for now, I want to have at least 100 listing up with all the pattern, and then I would do like planners or binder cover, other things like that. So I'm gonna try to limit myself to three product type only. But with this digital assets, it's like there's a million idea I could do. I can't even do POD, but it's probably too much to manage like all of them. So I'm only sticking with 5 and then 3 product ideas. So if I'm stuck on keyword right now, so I can go to Sales Samurai. But let me see. Let me save this template first. And then, okay, so with this pattern, it's purple, but it has like stripe, checker. I can even put that down right here. I can manually do them one by one, but I think I will do that in VELA, because with VELA I can choose. This one I can't. Can I choose? Let me see. I think I can choose. Yeah, I can choose and edit it here. So since they are similar, these are just the same like pattern, but they're different color scheme. So Pia, thank you for that order. Pia, you didn't have to do that, but thank you for helping me out with the first order. I appreciate so much, Pia. You are like the most generous person I ever met here on YouTube. Like, I'm so glad to have known you. You are so supportive of everybody, like all of us ladies that are starting YouTube. So thank you for that, Pia. I appreciate it a lot. But yeah, I'm not anticipating anything until probably 3 months down the road, because it took me 6 weeks, almost 2 months to get my first sales on my first Etsy shop. So I know how it is. It's slow. I mean, some people are super lucky. They get it within 24 hours, but most likely a lot of new shop, you don't get your first sale until like at least 2 months, I would say. But it also depends how hard you've been working on it. Okay, so these 3 are the only same ones, so I will only edit these 3. So we can go up here to bulk tag edit. So no, I don't think I want to use this one. This one, they bring in some red bubble tagging, so I done that and I didn't like it. It's like some weird tag. But I know tag doesn't have to make sense. It does not have to make sense to buyers. It just helps you rank. Okay, right here. So tag. Okay, so I can do stripes, background. There's chevron pattern, checkered, hearts. Let me see what else. Apply to select listing. Okay, yes. So I can even put the color too, because I don't have a color. This is purple, so I'll do purple. Digital scrapbook paper, and this one is red. Red. And this one is yellow. You guys, I'm so excited. I want to do a Christmas mug paper collection. I call it paper, but it's really a seamless file where you can use it for fabric. My husband took my iPad, but I want to show you guys. Oh my God, those mugs are super cute. I have fun designing them. Like they just look delicious. If you guys want to, I can do it like probably kind of near Thanksgiving, because that's kind of getting us into like the holiday vibe. I can even plug it into my iPad and then draw it. You guys can see my screen and also see me draw it with this camera. So we can build that collection together. I already did like 2 mugs, and last time I showed you guys, but I just went back to do it. I took a break from it, but I went back yesterday and I was just so happy. Like it just made me feel excited, and the mug just looked delicious. But so if you guys are into like hot cocoa, I don't drink hot cocoa, but I just like how it look. It just looked delicious. And if you guys go to Pinterest, you guys type in hot cocoa, how they stage like the hot cocoa for the holidays. Oh my gosh, it's just so pretty, you guys. So pretty and festive and delicious. But I think it's too sweet for me. I mean, I'll still drink it. I'll still try it. But yeah, I never really try it in real life. I just like the aesthetic of it. And even drawing it, it just looks so yummy. Ooh, Pia. Pia, I'm excited. If you make something with the digital files, Pia, you hopefully you can leave a review or even share with us what you made with it. I'm curious how people use it. Like I give you guys tons of idea, but maybe you guys will surprise me with something I never thought of, because those are the ideas that I've seen people post on other people shop, like what they done. But there might be some of you that are super creative that might even come up with some use. But the most common one they use is for, like, especially the type of color scheme that I have. I don't have any. I'm gonna do more abstract stuff later, and I think with the abstract background, you guys can use it for sublimation. So I will show you guys how to create a sublimation tumbler wrap later on with Photoshop. It's so easy, you guys. If you guys have the template and you guys have a seamless background, I'll show you guys later. Super easy to drag and drop. You guys don't ever have to buy your like those tumbler wrap on. I mean, I'm not saying like you guys could support other people, but I'm just saying if you guys want to DIY your own, oh my gosh, you guys, it will blow your mind. Like you can just design your own tumbler wrap with any background you guys buy on Creative Fabrica, Creative Market, wherever you guys buy your background from. But yeah, I know tumbler and mugs is like super trending. So that's something to think about. If you guys are getting into like the digital world, think about trend stuff too, because trend, I know people said, oh, I'm not gonna get, I thought I'm not gonna do it, but that's also where the money is to you guys. So at least try to, even with physical item, try to incorporate it to your physical item too. Like if we do embroidered t-shirt, try to do some boho theme. I see people been doing a bunch of boho birthday kits, or like the 2 groovy or one groovy or something. I don't know. I think it's 2 groovy is probably the theme. But yeah, that is super trending. So you guys even do that for embroidered t-shirts too. So add a little bit of trend into your product, and you guys will see that you are going to be making some sales, because that's what a lot of the Etsy people I follow, they do that. And when you check their shop or you listen to their advice, they say add some trend or somehow incorporate trend into your products. It could be anything, like your product could be anything, and you can find ways to add it. Like with seamless paper like this, I can even draw like those rainbows and those like kind of Aztecs patterns, and have like earthy tone color, and that will also give me a boho vibe paper collection. So Anyway, so I'm gonna show you guys sales summarize. So you see here, there's some stripe pattern right here. I type in like stripe. I put pastel, so let's just do stripe. So pastel stripe paper doesn't have a lot of competition, you guys. You guys want to find keywords. This is a long tail keyword, and the competition on Etsy is only 3,000, and it has a green check. That means it's a good keyword, you guys. So, but on Google, there's not a lot of search on Google. So sometimes you also want like really saturated one that has a high search volume, and one that's a little bit like less competitive, like this one. So the competitive words for this particular product is digital scrapbook paper. I think this is the high competition keyword. Oh crap. Okay, log me out. So let me log in first. Let me log in, and then I will put back my screen. I don't know my password. I forgot my password for this. No. Why? You guys need me?
Yeah, because on Friday, we're going to have a teacher-parent conference, so you're going to have to come, but we don't know what time.
Okay, I'll come look at your parent conference paper later. Okay? Oh, Pia, a lot of people use this Epson. You know the Epson, the sublimation that people convert to sublimation. If you haven't converted, just use the Epson, the big one that can print 13 by 19. With that one, you can print the 12 by 12 paper. And then if you don't have it, you can just resize it into the 8.5 by 11. So I can help you resize it if you need me to resize it. I can do it easily on Photoshop with the pattern that you bought. I can resize it for you for 8.5 by 11. But the Epson printer would probably be great. I've not printed these out myself because I don't have a nice printer. My HP, I don't think the quality is that great. I probably should test it out. Well, use heavy cardstock. Probably with like a higher GSM. I would not use like 24, like the printer paper. That probably not gonna be good quality. Like use heavier cardstock. Oh, okay, yeah. I have not. So narrow, yeah. So I would go with Epson because they have a lot of nice review, and Epson can print wide, I guess, like wide printing. Canon is also good, but I probably would prefer the Epson. I was gonna think about getting myself one, and I'm gonna sell off my sublimation one later on, because the one that I'm gonna get costs about $1,000 so I need to get rid of things that I don't use. I don't do sublimation too much anymore, so I think I will give rid of the sublimation, replace it with an Epson, just a regular printer, because with surface pattern design, I still need to print out the background, see how the color look in person, and also to inspire me, hang up or something. Because I see a lot of the lady do that, like they will print out their collection and they will inspect it on the paper and see how the color look like. So that's one of my goal. I want to get that in a year, so I don't want to jump to buy like too many, because I already bought a lot of equipment this year. So I want to meet my goal of 500 listing on Etsy and expand to other platforms first. Once I meet that milestone, then I will give myself a little treat to buy that big printer. I'm not going to buy the one that's like could print 24-inch. Well, I don't need that. I probably just need the 13 by 19, which is the same one I have. So, but since I already converted, I cannot use it for printing, so I have to sell it and then rebuy a new one. So anyways, let's, I don't know the exact model, you guys. Sorry, I don't know the exact model. That I think it's the 1500. But there's also a different one that I was looking at. I don't know the model name, but it's similar to the 1500. So I will vouch for Epson because a lot of people use it, and I use it for sublimation, and it's great. But I see people like print shop, people that do like stationery, that they print out their own sticker and stationery. They also use HP ink or Canyon, and they're pretty good. So you guys can look into those printer on YouTube. Like, there's a lot of good reviews on them. But I think since I went with Epson, so I think I'm gonna stick with Epson. Okay, so let's look at keyword. So I was going to write scrapbook digital paper. Let's see what it comes up with. If you guys are ever curious how people tags and do keyword, this is how they do it. They either do this or they will go to Etsy like this. I'll show you guys. They'll go to Etsy like this. If you don't have like Sales Samurai, because it is a pay feature, so you guys can just type in like your product like this. So say I'm selling stripe paper. So stripe digital, see, it already popped out right here. It doesn't have, I mean, these numbers are not super accurate, but it just gives you a general idea of some statistic that people are searching. There's about 49 search volume per month. This is per month. And then, oh, this, see, it gives me some more ideas to create more product, you guys. Bokyo digital paper. I seen this, but I didn't think about it. So look, it gives me more keywords and more ideas to create more product with the Chrome extension. So this is the Chrome extension that comes with Sales Samurai. You guys have to be a pay subscription to Sales Samurai to use this. So I do have an affiliate link if you guys like just want to play with keywords. But you guys don't need it to. If you guys cannot afford it, you guys just actually use the Etsy search bar, but you guys will not get that little extension that I have. Like if you guys just search, you say embroidery t-shirt, okay? Birthday, I know a lot of people do birthday embroidery t-shirt. See, if I put birthday embroidery, these are all the keywords that people are searching for. It comes up like that, but it won't give you like this blue mark right here. But all you need is just what Etsy give you here. You see? So birthday embroidered shirt is here. Birthday embroidered shirt. So these are keywords that you guys can use. These are long tail keywords you guys can use for to tag your. But I think this embroidered shirt might be, birthday embroidered shirt might be too long. So you probably have to just put embroidered shirt and then birthday by itself. So yeah, so hopefully that helps you guys play around with your tags. I really like, I'm gonna write down this idea of bulk kill digital paper. I can make that. But if you guys are curious what it is, we can click on it, because I know what it is, but I don't know if you guys know what it is. It just looked like that. You see it? It has like kind of like these bubble, like this, Bokyo pattern. See, like that, kind of glitterish. Yeah. So, anyways, hey Liz, good morning. Morning, Liz. I'm glad you can join us this morning. Oh my gosh. Naro, I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't even know if my printers, I think it might still works. I have not used it for probably months. I am gonna get rid of it because I don't want this sublimation anymore. I was thinking like if I ever need anything to print it, I probably just order through those printing men or even ask you guys for the sheet. So Naro, if you thinking about it, I might be selling my Epsilon 15,000. So keep a heads up if you are interested in that. Yeah, I am. I was thinking bundling because I want to get rid of the heat press too. I don't need those. I need to get rid of some space because I need to focus on digital. So I find myself like I want to do this in embroidery only. So I need to get up at least one thing. So I'm thinking I don't even have time for sublimation anymore. Instead, I want to put all my focus on learning to design. So this is how bulky paper pattern look. I think I can create this in Photoshop. They just done this in Photoshop, like bubble backgrounds. See all the gradient? I can do all this gradient. Just add like a bubble overlay to it. So this is a trend. This is a nice keyword because it's under. Let me see. See, oh my God! See, the search volume is pretty high. It's 1,000. Let me see the competition. Oh look, there's not a lot of competition. It's under. I like to do keywords that are under 5,000 search result. You see right here. It's under 5,000. It's 4,357. So this is a great product idea to do, you guys. I need to put it on my list. Bokyo digital paper. That's how you guys find niche within the niche to create and hopefully get your stuff seen. Because if I just do digital paper, I'll show you guys. It's massive. The search volume is massive. You see, it's 2 million. It's 2.8 million search. You guys are probably not gonna rank with this, but it's good to have it because it's a generic keyword to describe your item. But it will be hard to rank because all these sellers, they've been here for a long time. So they are ranking at the top. And your stuff not gonna, if you are a new shop like myself. So yeah, so I suggest finding keywords that are under 5,000 search volume. That's what I learned from, there was a guy here on YouTube. I think his YouTube name is Fixed Point. He did went over like a sales samurai kind of video, how to use it and how to find winning product ideas. And that's how you find winning product ideas, to make you stand out from the crowd, at least get seen and do things that people don't really want to do. Okay, so like the Bokyo pattern, look, that has less than 5,000. So it's a great one. Hopefully get it seen. So this is super trending. You see this boho stuff? They're like popular bestseller up here. And if you guys want to see bestseller, you guys can just filter this and click on bestseller, apply. This is just to give you guys idea. Like this is not to like do exact copy or whatever. Like just give you guys idea. Okay, what is a good product to create? So yeah, look at that. Even watercolor, you guys. The watercolor is super easy to make too, you guys. I can make the watercolor background. So, and these are like doodles. This is not good. This is trademark. So I don't know this shop, they do Mickey stuff, but I would avoid, like if you don't have Mickey, just the color. I don't think color are copyrighted. Like you could do color, but you wouldn't want to do like make it. And then these classic patterns are not copyrighted too. Like people cannot copyright like polka dots or chevrons, and those are like your basic. They always been around. Like those are your classic patterns, so people cannot trademark those. Anyways, that's just my take on finding keywords. If you guys want to know more, follow Fixed Point here on YouTube. He went like more deeper into how to find winning products and how to get yourself seen on Etsy. See, this one has 50,000, but on Google there's only 480,000 search volume, and the competition is really high on Google. So this one, I would still use it, even it's super saturated and competitive. But since it's really described the product generally, so I would do that. And then they give you more keyword here. And then you guys can even click on a competitor listing, something that looks similar, okay? Let me see, something similar. So this one is a little bit similar, like chevrons, stripe, polka dots, and we can analyze it a little bit further. So this one been around since 2017, and they price it at $199. Oh my, okay, they price a little bit lower, but if I do coupon, it will still be the same price as them. That's why I did a little bit higher so I can add coupons. And then this is all their tag. You guys can even look at their tag, see? This is all their tag. They even put, oh, I can do invitation. Okay, so I can even put like a birthday, like baby shower, birthday, because people do use these printable stuff for like, you know, baby shower banner, birthday banner, things that, like I could even describe that. Because that's what they did here with wedding and invitation. Okay, so let me go back. So I can even put more action, edit in bulk. So I can even put tags right here. I can even put birthday, invite, invitation, I could do teacher resource. I'm not sure, I'm just throwing these tags, see how they works. Okay, but that's how I would tag my items. Now I start to hear that. Yeah, sorry you're going through a little tough time. Hopefully you'll get out that and come back and be motivated to work on your business and your goals. Thank you, Naro. Yeah, you guys, if you guys can like the video, it will help me out a lot. Like when we do this video, we just want to share our journey, share tips with you guys. So you guys don't have to donate or do anything. There's super chat down there, but you guys don't have to do anything. It's just watching already help a lot with the channel. So thank you, you guys, and hang out with me because I've been like MIA for a while. So I'm just happy to see most of you that are here just hang out with me. And I know there's some live going on this morning. So there might not be a lot of people here today, but I'm glad like 11 of you are here. So thank you for hanging out with me and being patient with me, teaching you guys this. It's just, I don't know if you guys know about these tools, but hopefully these will give you guys a little bit of like a strategy to go about your keywords and uploading process. Okay, so I think that's all I'm gonna do. I will probably do the rest in VELA. So now is the fun part. We get to see it go into Etsy. Okay, I already connect my Etsy account. So I'm not gonna edit anymore. I'm just gonna leave everything like this. But there's some more feature, like they have mock-ups right here. Let me save this. Oh, it's already saved. They have mock-ups, but okay, not this, but I can go into here and do their mock-up, but I don't like their mock-up. I already did one time and they're just so plain white. So, and I don't need their mock-up because this is not like a t-shirt design or like like a single illustration where I can post it onto a t-shirt. It's an all over design. So if I do mock-up with these with a shirt, I have to do it in Photoshop. Okay, so I'm not gonna use their mock-up because I don't like it. So I do my own thing. So what you do is just, let me uncheck this. I'm gonna just select all. Well, I only have 21. I thought I have 24, you guys. Maybe I probably missed some. Because I was planning to do 24. Really have missed some along the way. But anyways, we're just gonna do 21. 21's, it's okay. So I check everything and then I just click publish, you guys. So publish, and then it says product. Oh, so if you guys do physical, you guys can upload it and click products. But this is digital, so I'm gonna click digital. And then, so I'm gonna choose this one because I don't need them to convert it. It's just JPEG thumbnail, so I don't need them to convert anything. So I don't need any conversion because I already have the file on hand. I will upload through VELA. So that's it. And this, the category is kind of like your attributes. I'm gonna just leave it as is and I will fix it later on. I think I chose something different. Let me see. I chose something different on here. I'm gonna check. I forgot what I chose. Oh, I chose the clip art image file. I don't see. Over here, craft tools apply. Clip art. Let me see. Clip art. I don't see it here. Let me see. What does it say? I know I chose this. It just looked weird on here. None of these. I think it's Canvas services. I'm gonna put, I'm not oh, paper right there. And then just put decorative paper. That's all I'm gonna do. This could be for digital or for physical. As long as you select digital, if you chose this category, I think it's fine. Because some of the competitor did chose that category. You guys see it? They even show me the competitor. See, they chose the same category here. Okay. So I'm good. I'm doing something similar to their keywording so I can be found and targeting the right customer with this product. So next step, I don't need mockup. I'm just gonna click primary and that's all of my thumbnail. Next step, that's all. I already did that. And then next step, select my shop, AquaBloom Design, publish. Okay, it's all done. It's all done. It's all listed. They're not gonna list it for me. It's gonna go into my draft. I don't know if you guys know what draft is. Draft means it's not published yet, it's not live yet. I have to go and approve all of them because Etsy have to charge me. So I have to say I'm okay with them charging me 20 cents. So now for my shop, it pops up right here. Oh, thank you, Naro. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad that this helped you guys. Thank you, Naro. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully it gives you guys a little bit tips to upload your things faster, right? Because I was curious how these things are done because I've been doing it one at a time and I'm so tired. If you guys do one at a time, this is what you guys do. You guys will just go here and then, you know, copy your listing and you have to do one at a time. But here, look, you guys, magic, it's right here already. It's here. So this shop could be loaded with tons of products already. Okay, so it's all here, you guys. So let me put the bigger screen. You see this? Right? It's magically appear right here. Hey, Lynn. Good to see you, Lynn. Thank you for dropping in and thank you for commenting from my latest video. I appreciate you watching and everybody else watching, supporting the channel. Thank you so much. I am trying my best to be more consistent until my pregnancy. So I'm so excited because I learned some new tricks on my little my yellow box. You guys see these like raindrop and then my little icon that I draw. It's like my new logo. I have like two logo. Like I have one with the icon that I drew with the chandelier, and then this one is just like a stamp of my name. I think I'm just gonna keep AquaBloom for all of the business adventure that I'm gonna dive into because since I started AquaBloom and a lot of you guys know me by AquaBloom. So yeah, so I'm keeping AquaBloom as my business name and see how it goes. If it goes well, I might trademark that later because I was watching the lady. There's a lady that I follow. She's an attorney. She talked about trademarking your brand. I don't want to trademark anything yet, but if it goes well, yeah, I will have to trademark AquaBloom. I don't know if anybody out there is named similar, but yeah, probably have to do it in a year or something. See how this business go first. But I don't know anything about trademarking anything, you guys. I don't know if you guys have any experience with that. But I was following that lawyer's channel, and it seems like a really complicated process. Yeah. So anyways, we are going to go to VELA so you guys can see integration right here. And you have to sign up with VELA. VELA is also free. You see here, free? It's right here on your integration. So Etsy has all of this great integration, and Pinterest is one that I will be using next, and you guys will see that in the next video. And then they have QuickBooks and all of this, but I'm just gonna be using VELA. Sales Samurai is not integration. They suggest Marmalade or earring, but you know, Sales Samurai reached out to me to give me a affiliate link, so that's why I stick with Sales Samurai. Sales Samurai is pretty great too. I mean, any of the SEO tool is great, but if you don't have it, you can't afford it, then you can just do what I showed you guys earlier with the Etsy search bar and then look at people listing, and under the listing also you guys find more keywords. So we're going to go to VELA. Where's VELA? VELA right here. Okay, VELA. Let me close all these. Okay. So let me cyan first. So I'm gonna close that screen and then I'm gonna cyan first. Okay, let's go back to this screen. So there, refresh. Okay, I have to refresh because it's not pulling up my new upload. So, okay, so now it's pulling it up because I refresh it. There, it pulls up. See, it's already there, you guys. Oh wow, Narrow. Is it a complicated process, Narrow? Yeah, I'm sure it's pricey, but I want the business to, get off the ground first and make a little bit of money before I could justify trademarking the name. I don't know if that would be too late in case anybody like take my name later, then yeah, but I don't know. I don't want to just jump to do it yet because I need the business to at least generating a little bit of income. Oh, Lynn, thank you. Yeah. I'm just gonna stay with AquaBloom. I know people. I don't know how you guys came up with your business name, but I came up with it because I just like the color aqua, and I like flowers, and that's why I named my two daughters after flower names. If I have more daughter, their name going to be flowers too. I just like flowers, but I cannot keep them alive. I tried to plant some hydrangeas, but I never kept up with it, and they dried out. But since now my mother-in-law lives with me, she loves gardening. So if in the spring I plant some more hydrangea, hopefully she can take care of it for me because she doesn't do anything much. So I guess gardening is like her specialty. So if I plant some hydrangeas, I could probably have her keep up with the maintenance. But yeah, if I have more daughters, I was saying if this is a girl, her name might be like sunflower or hydrangea because I really like hydrangeas. Yeah, I don't know. I pick weird names. Yeah, but anyways, I just like flowers, so I just named my kids after those type of flowers. Anyways, that's how I came up with the name. So if you guys want to share like a little bit story how you guys came up with your business name, I'm curious how you guys put it together. And I know a lot of people just use their like actual name, but my name is just too. Some people can pronounce it, so I'd rather go with something that's easier for people to pronounce. So we're going to edit right here. So now I have to manually. This is the most tedious part because they are all different paper collection. So I need to manually upload more of the mock-up. So this one's a Moroccan trellis. So I need to upload. Oh my god, I should have put the name. The thing with numbering these, I don't know where they are. I should have wrote it down when I was doing it earlier. Now I have to manually search for the Moroccan trellis pattern. Moroccan, right here. This is the positive one. Okay, I need the negative one. So right here, number 2. Number 3. I really like this mock-up that I did. Have you guys seen this little shadow, like plant shadow for mock-up? This is like super trendy too. I've seen this in a lot of like commercial listing, like especially perfumes. They do like tropical, kind of give you like tropical vibes where you're like, you have like these palm tree shadows, something like that. And then this one is herringbone. This is a herringbone pattern. So this is the most tedious part because I have to manually do this. So the Moroccan trellis is 39. 39. I have to manually do this. So anyways, I'm not going to bore you guys with this. I probably have to do this. I just want to show you guys how it's done. And then I'm just going to do these two. I want to make sure I have the right. No, I have the wrong one right here. This is the wrong one. This is not the correct one. It's down here. Herringbone. So I'm just going to do these two right here for you guys. And then I will finish the rest on my own. And I'm going to show you guys one more thing. So after I do all the mock-up here, so if they are all the same product, I guess you guys could just check everything and then upload the picture and then apply, and then it applies to all of them. But since they're not the same, I have to manually do it one at a time. So after you finish that, you have to always sync. If you don't sync update, it's not gonna apply to your Etsy shop. So whenever you edit something, after you're done editing, sync all the time. And it takes a little bit loading. Oh, hey, Shayna. Good morning. Good to see you, Shayna. Thank you for showing love, Shayna. I appreciate it. Shayna, where you move to? I saw the last picture that you were moving. I don't think you're in, like, the, you know, where, when we met. I don't know, you still live, or you just moved to a different house. I'm not sure where you moved to yet, but in a long time I haven't seen you. Okay, so that's all for this part. And then see, you guys can edit photo here, your title here. You guys can go back to do your description here, do your tag here. I'll do all these later. But for me to upload, I need to go to digital file. You see digital file? You see, they give me like a random PDF, a link, but there's nothing to download from that link because I didn't upload any file to MYDESIGN. So now I need to manually do them. This is the part where I still have to manually do this. So this is Moroccan trellis. So after I upload, that's 39. Yeah, I said it was paper collection 39. So I already zipped the file. So to zip it, you have to right click and then just compress the folder. So that's how you zip it. And it's only, this one is a little bit big. Okay, so I don't think I cannot upload this one. It's 29 megabyte. Etsy only allowed 20 megabyte per line. You can upload 5 items, 20 megabyte per item, per listing. So like you can have 5 folders, but one of them has to be under, each of them has to be under 20 MB. This one is way too big. So I have to split this one up. Let me just test if it accepted first. If it rejected it, then I have to split them in 2 folders, and so I can upload them just direct to Etsy. I don't want to have an external. I could have Google Drive or Dropbox, but some people don't like that. And I will only suggest it if you have like a big planner that you're selling. I know some people sell planners that have like 500 page, 1,000 page, and that's a big storage. So you will need external links. So when later on, I am gonna experiment with digital planners. So I'm already building one right now in Photoshop and in InDesign, Adobe. I'm building it. It's not completed yet because I only did it halfway and then I jumped to finish these products. So once I do that, I will show you guys how to do an external link. So you guys can do an external link to your Google Drive. But I suggest you pay for storage for Google if you guys didn't do digital stuff. I actually pay like 2 terabyte storage with Google. Do the 200 megabytes, but I am running out of space already because with digital, I save a lot of digital stuff on it. So I need to upgrade to 2 terabyte, and then I also have an external hard drive to back it up. So that's something you guys have to think about if you guys are doing digital products. But I'm gonna try anyways. Let's see if it rejected it. Yep. Okay, they reject it because it's not 20 megabytes. So I'm gonna go back later on and split it into 2 folders and then compress it. So the reason is because this is the big bundle. Okay, this is my 50 patterns, not pattern, 50 color 50 color shades with the same pattern. Okay, so pattern is the design, and then I just put the same design on different color, so people have color to choose from, color paper to choose from, instead of like them trying to like if they want like a different shades of pink or a different shade of yellow or whatever. So this is like my big bundle. So this big bundle is way too big for Etsy upload, so I have to split it into 2 folder because I don't want to do external link. I only do external link if it's a digital planner that I'm gonna do, or something like that where it's like it has a lot of pages, and I will show you guys how to do that later when I do the planner. And with the planner, I plan to use some of my digital scrap files too, so I think it'll be awesome like to see some of these designs pop up on the planners. And binder covers, if you guys are interested in those binder covers later, I'm gonna be making those so you guys can use it to organize like your embroidery design or whatever you guys want to organize in your binder. So that one's super big. All of the 50 pattern collections or 50 color patterns are super big, so I'm gonna have to work on those later on. So I'm just gonna upload the mermaid one because the mermaid one is only, I think, 20 patterns, so I know it's gonna be less. I think it's number 44. Yep, it's 44. Yep. Okay. What? Oh my god, this one is super big too. I didn't realize that, you guys. I should have checked. I should check on my computer when I did this. Darn, it's too big. It's 83 megabyte. This will have to be split into 4 or 5 folders. And then I have to write that down in my description that it will comes in like 5 zip folder. Yeah, it has to be 5 because it's 83. 20, it's, yeah. So 83 divided by 20, it's like 3.6 of them has to be in the folder by itself. I think the reason this one is big, this one's only 20 paper collection, but it's big files because of the glitter that I use. The glitter paper or background that I incorporate into the patterns with the mermaid scales and things like I showed you guys earlier how the mermaid pattern look, right? It has all this glitter, okay? So I think the glitter makes the files huge because of the high resolution. I put it at a high resolution, so I think that's why it's only the real basic one like this one. Okay, this one's perfect. The light pink and white. This one does not have any glitter, just like pink and white color. Real simple pattern. 40 pink and white. This one could be uploaded directly. So this is the trouble with digital upload. You guys have to find a way to deliver it to your customer. And if the file's too big, that's what you guys need to do. Split into 5 folder or do external link. So this is the pink one. Where is it? Where did I put it? I don't remember where I went. Oh, right there. Light pink and white. There. This one's perfect. So this one can be uploaded. Oh, Lynn. Oh, yes. It is confusing. If you are not in the digital market niche, it is confusing. I just recently learned this. So, I'm sharing since I'm still a beginner. I hope that it will help beginners, if people that want to get into this particular market or business model. This is digital products. This is not physical item that people is going to receive. And I'm just showing people that if you guys want to start like a digital shop, how this is all the work you guys need to be doing to get your shop going, okay? So Etsy is not like an easy money thing. Like, I think there's a lot of videos and a lot of coach out there. Everybody was saying like, they can make 6-figure doing this and that, but you don't really see the work. And this is the work behind scenes of people that do digital product. Like it looked like it's easy money, but it's not, because of all the preparation like this. So I'm just showing you guys how to use VELA. So this program is called VELA. If you guys just came in, this is VELA in integration with Etsy, where you guys can do editing. You guys can edit all your listing here instead of individually like editing. Like if you don't have that, if you don't integrate VELA, this is what you do. Like you will go into your Etsy listing like this and individually edit them. And that's like, I want to look at all of them at once with VELA and then edit them on VELA all at once and then send it to Etsy. It's easier that way. Like I think that's easier than doing individually, because after I finish this, I have to click back over here and then go to like this one and edit this one. I have to manually edit one at a time. I still have to do that in VELA, but at least like they give me like this whole view where I can like click each one of them. But here with this, I need to manually do this, like edit here and then go back over here, edit right here. But with VELA, see, it already gave me all this edit right here. Like I could just click on each one of them. I see the whole picture. So this one, it's already uploaded, so I can delete this first one. I didn't have to delete this default one because this one came with MYDESIGN. I don't need that link. So let me sync this. Syncing. So once I upload that, I sync it. So then it's gonna send it to the Etsy shop. So whatever I do here, I sync it and it goes to Etsy. So I already synced that. So it should be in my draft. Let's check the pink and white collection. Pink and white. I have not uploaded picture here, but the file is already right here. You see the file is synced directly to Etsy already. So that's a nice little tool to use if you guys have a lot of listing to edit. So let me go back to photos. Oh, thank you, Bernadette. Yeah, I know. So if you guys just joined, we went over Sales Samurai, and then we went over MYDESIGN. This is MYDESIGN tool. These are free. MYDESIGN, VELA is free. The free feature on MYDESIGN gave you 2 GB usage and 24 upload in a day. Okay, so that's the basic. That's all I need. I don't have like 100. So I know like people do POD. If they use this, they have like 100 design, and if you have like the paid plan, you can upload 100 design to your POD, or even because Etsy allow POD too, so you can even do 100 design POD on Etsy. So I know some people say that it's Etsy is like a number game where you have to get certain, like, I don't think it is. I think it's just you need smart strategy. You need to have like winning products that people are looking for, and I think with a massive amount of listing also help too, but it's not necessary. But with digital, I think it's good because you have like low ticket products, so it's good to have like massive volume later on. But it's gonna take time, so that's why I'm doing this with you guys, so you guys can see how much time it took me to build. And my goal is to get to 500 in a year. So see if I can get to 500, or if I can do it sooner in 6 months. That'd be awesome. And then I can share with you guys how having like a higher volume list and see how that generate the income. Like if I can actually get what is it, like a like a, like when you go to work, like a livable income off of, because these are really low ticket items. So you will have to sell like a lot in a month to get like a decent income to live off from, if you want to make this like a full-time job. So that's my goal. I want it to be full-time, see if it will generate full-time income later on. Okay, so let me add some photo right here. Pink and white. Right here. And the product that I'm selling on this shop, I'm gonna run this shop with you guys. So you guys are gonna see this shop, how it goes from 0 to, whatever, like how it's gonna grow in a couple of years. But I want to do it with you guys for one whole year, and then I will update like later on. But you guys will see how much progress it's gonna get over a year, and see how much work I'm gonna be putting myself through. Yeah, this is digital. Like, people think you can just go to Canva and put everything. You could do that, but I don't know. I just like Photoshop. It's more professional to me. Canva is like anybody could use Canva, but Photoshop requires some skills and a little bit of time to learn. So I just feel like this one program works for me better than Canva. And the Canva, I cannot design my own elements. Like, I need to use a pay element. With Photoshop, I could do that in Illustrator. So that's why I chose this program, because I can draw my own elements. So elements or motif is like these little, like it's on the pattern. It could be like a circle, a triangle, anything that you dream of or think of, and then translate into a digital file. Okay, so I'm gonna sync this. Yep, scratching my hand. Oh, you're scratching your head, Len. Hopefully, after I explain that, you guys get what I'm doing. I know it's a little bit confusing. Oh, Bernadette, you can use this to upload your physical product. So what I use it for is just to do the bulk upload, because Etsy only let you do one listing at a time. So with MYDESIGN, they let you upload 24 at a time. Okay, so there's a section where you can do, you see publish here, see is it products or digital, right here. So when I upload everything, if you guys go back and watch the video, you guys will see how I upload everything. And then you have to sync your, or connect your shop to MYDESIGN. And then you can, once you're done with everything, you click this, you check everything and said you want to publish your products to Etsy. So you just click products and you can do physical products. But I would suggest using VELA afterward. Sign up for VELA too, so you can do all your individual editing here, because I find that this is a little bit cumbersome to edit individually. So there's more feature to this, but I don't know how to use it. I only use it mainly for the feature of uploading everything at once. That's what I want it for. Because if you guys go to your Etsy shop like this, you can only manually do one listing at a time. So like before, with my physical shop, this is what I do. I would oh, I already published this. No, I didn't want to publish yet, but whatever, I published this already. I have to correct, I have to add more keywords to this. It's not complete now, but it's okay, it's published. So before I would go here and then manually duplicate a listing. Like we would like do copy. So copy means duplicate. And then I'll just change like picture here. Change my, oh, this one does not even have a lot of tags and title. I'll have to do this tagging and title later. I'll do this. Okay, so before we will manually do this like this, but now you can upload everything on MYDESIGN like this. You see how I have all this upload? I can upload everything like this and then copy and paste my description and then do my title here and my tag here and then publish it. And then once you publish it, it pops out right here. It pops out on your draft, you see? It's on my draft because you have to allow them to charge you 20 cents. That's why it goes to your draft first before you publish it. And which is great because you can do more editing on VELA. And I don't like their mockup, so I don't use their mockup. I do my own mockup. So that's why I use VELA with it, so I can add my own, because you cannot add your own mock-up picture to it on MYDESIGN. So you have to use 2 of these just to make your listing correct. But I just find that it's easier when it's all in one page like this. If it's all in one page, I can edit it easily. That's why I did it this way. I mean, I don't know if it's a faster way or a more convenient way, but I just like that it's easier that I see everything in one picture and edit everything in one picture instead of manually do one at a time. It still takes some time, but at least I see the whole picture. Okay, so hopefully that answered your question, Bernadette. Yeah. Yeah, Pia, don't use your mobile when you are verifying your bank account with Etsy. Do it on your computer like this. I think the computer is a little bit different. So I will go to the computer and verify your bank. Yeah, you can bulk edit. So bulk editing, use VELA. VELA is an integration with your Etsy shop, Bernadette. So you go here, right here, integration. It's right here. You just sign up. It's free. See, it's free right here. So you just use VELA and see, you can edit your photo here. This is all the listing that we did, and we brought it in from MYDESIGN So now they're on here, and once you finish editing, you just sync. I don't have anything to sync right now because I haven't edited anything. So you can edit your photo, your title here. Up here means if you do a generic name, you can apply to all of them. But since all these are different products, I have to manually edit them. So manually, me, I have to click on each one. And then if I have like a generic name for all of them, then I can do here like digital paper. You see that? It pops up. And then I can hit apply, but I don't need that. So I'm not gonna hit apply with that. So yeah, you can do add before, you can change to delete, replace. So if you want to replace, like if you want to delete background, you can just type background and then delete like that. You should do background delete. You see how it's gonna delete background? You see? But you have to hit apply, but I don't want it to be applied. So that's how you edit all of the listing. But since they are different, I have to manually go like this because this is a Moroccan. So yeah, so that's why I have to do that. But anyways, I will do that later. Okay, so I'm gonna sync that update. And then you can choose your category here, your section. So these are my basic paper pad. So I'm gonna choose my basic paper pad. So make sure you guys also categorize your product too. You guys have multiple products in the same shop, but make sure you categorize them because it helps. Sometimes like if customer like click on your shop, they can see what kind of product you offer and they're all categorized neatly. So I have like my basic. So these are all the category that I plan to have. Like I have the 50 color paper pack, basic paper pack, bright meaning it's like very vibrant neon, like happy colors, patterns. I'm gonna be putting that in this category. And then holiday, and then I'm gonna have one that's I'm gonna say theme. So theme could be like strawberry, lemon, hot cocoa, like those type of like they have like a something that we relate to, you know. It's more like a novelty kind of pattern. And you can use it for like kids clothing or anything like this. Like Pia was asking earlier, I know people are curious what I call this paper pack, digital paper, but they are seamless files, so you can upload them to Spoonflower and print fabric. If you see a design that you like, you can even print it on to like product from Zazzle. It's great for gift giving. If you know how to make this pattern yourself, it'll be awesome if you like. I mean, a lot of you guys have sublimation, so if you guys can use them for sublimation too. But for those that do not have sublimation and want to just like they're not that crafty, they just want to get like something personalized or something like different that you see from Walmart, or whatever, from a POD website like Zazzle. And I don't know if Zazzle's POD, but Zazzle has like this custom gift that you guys can buy and upload your design to it. So I plan to do that on Thanksgiving, Black Friday, because I have somebody told me that they're gonna have a big sale on Zazzle. So I'm gonna design some Christmas design later to put them onto like cards and mugs and tumbler or something like that. I don't know, but you can technically do it with your sublimation if you have sublimation. That's just an idea to use these paper pack. I made all these seamless. Some might not be seamless, but I think all of the one that I have uploaded seamless. I already toweled them in Photoshop, and they repeat like side by side, up and down. So they're not gonna have any visible seam. So if you print on fabric, you can do fabric print too to sew your project. I know these are real basic. You guys can probably find your own quilting cotton fabric from Joanne. But if there's something that is unique, you guys really like it, then yeah. You guys don't have to buy from my shop. There's tons of other shop that has really cool patterns. Yeah, so that's just what I want to show you guys. So basic. So the mermaid is, oh there, okay, thin paper pack. And then this one is basic. This one is holiday. So I would manually do that, but I'm not gonna finish the rest. So that's all, you guys. That's all I have to show you guys. I hope that this give you guys some tips to, up your game a little bit, or help you improve your system. So we call this, I guess, system, because I was watching a talk shop and he talks about streamlining your process, learning some strategy and tips to help make your workflow go a little bit faster. So hopefully this help you guys out a little bit with your workflow of uploading to Etsy. And Etsy is like a really powerful marketplace, I guess, beside Amazon for us stay-at-home parents, or just stay-at-home, like if you're not a parent, then stay-at-home person that want to work from home. Yeah, I think Etsy just opened that door for a lot of us, because I never imagined what I can do at home to make money. I only saw YouTube and blogging before, but yeah, I never thought of anything about Etsy. And then I don't know if you guys know about TPT, Design Bundle, Creative Fabric. I am gonna expand this into those avenues, so watch out for that. That will be a video, so you guys can see how selling on multiple platforms, see how it benefits, and see how much income it's gonna bring. It's like I'm putting my eggs into all other baskets, trying to avoid like the one egg in one basket. Yeah, so I just don't want to rely on Etsy, but move them onto different avenues too. I also started selling on Shutterstock. I don't know if you guys know what Shutterstock is. They're like stock images. It's super slow on there. You have to have a massive portfolio. So my goal is to get to a massive portfolio on there, because I took a course with a lady here on YouTube. And if you want to do Shutterstocks too, and I'm trying to get into like the graphic design without a graphic design degree, you guys. I'm doing this as a hobby, but also wanted to get into professional, but I'm not going to school. Maybe I have to go back to school just to go to college. There's a community college, because I want to get at least my AA degree. I'm almost done with it. So I was thinking after this baby number 4, finishing my degree, and then maybe I can do a little bit of graphic design there. But technically, if you want to be a graphic designer, you can just pay for some online courses. There's ton on creative, what is it, that website, Skillshare. You can pay for Skillshare subscription. There's tons of videos. There's also individual course. I bought the individual course from a lady here on YouTube, and because I want to expand to Shutterstocks too and other microstocks. I don't know if you guys know what microstock is, but it's website where people sell like stock image. You can do photography there, videography, music. People sell music, background, but I'm focusing on seamless files, so that's what I want to specialize in. But if you're good at photography, videography, anything. But a lot of people that I watch that sell on Shutterstock and Microstock website, they have a massive portfolio, like tens and thousands of design, to generate like a full income, 6-figure full income. You need to have a big portfolio, because the more you design, the faster you get, and then the more thing you can upload, and then your portfolio grew bigger. So then you attract like customer all over the world. With Shutterstock, it's minimal upkeep. Okay, that's why I want that, because that's more passive. Once I build it, it's passive. And that's what the lady taught in the class, because she built like a 10,000 design over a course of 15 years, and now it just generating money by itself, and it's minimal upkeep, because Shutterstock and all those Microsoft, they take care of all that for you. So you can focusing on designing, do whatever you want. You don't have to work like with a customer demand, you know, with Shutterstock and Microstock. Etsy, it's a little bit different because Etsy, you still have to deal with customer and you have to do customer upkeep and, you know, customer service. So I just thought like Shutterstock and Microstock is like a kind of like a something I threw up, like threw in the back, which is yeah. But it's a lot of hard work, and I know that, and I'm ready for that. So yeah, just some ideas if you guys are looking to like multiple stream income and expanding your income stream. You should upload to Pixodon. Oh yes, Naro. I am planning. I know Pixel Bay too. Um, there's like Unsplash. People use I don't know if you guys heard Unsplash. There's a lot of free stuff on there. Yes, I will look into it now, but I need to only upload to certain site first. I don't want to like jump because there's a lot of Microsoft website. And then the lady in the class that I took, she gave a tool that I could use to streamline my uploading because she probably have like 20 websites that she upload to, and it's a lot of work to upload. You see how much work I do this on Etsy? If I'm going to do 20 Microsoft website, there's a tons out there, but there's some that doesn't make a lot of money. Shutterstock's a good one. When I upload, I made 10 cents in like 24 hours. But yeah, because it's international, it's global wide, you guys, and they give you a map. What's so cool about Shutterstock is they give you a map of where people download. I have 3 down from Europe. Like I was so excited. Via Europe, there's 3 people in Europe that download my stuff. So I don't know, but they can only give you 10 cents, 30 cents. But the bigger portfolio you have, those 10 cents, 20 cents add up. That's why Shutterstock and Microsoft, it's a number game. Unlike Etsy, it could be a number game, but it also doesn't need to be a number game. It's all about customer service here and design quality. I mean, even Shutterstock, you still have to make your design good too because you want people to download it, right? So it still needs to be good. And they also check. It's like there's like a little test you have to go through. It's easy. Like if you meet the requirement, then they just approve you really fast. They have like a little requirement what they accept only. So if you ever want to sell on there, look at the requirement. And look at what category you want to submit. Like if you want to do video, you have to look at their video, like what video file they accept or what kind of video they accept. So yeah. Oh, hey, Naro, take care. Thank you for hanging out. Nice to see you, Naro. Hey, Bernadette, thank you for hanging out, Bernadette. Thank you for coming in. Okay, you guys. So Len asks, okay, let me see what Len said. Len, sorry, Len. Let me see your. Let me answer your comment before we close this live. Change for every item or all at once when you're in Etsy. Like change. So when I finish uploading from MYDESIGN, it comes up on my draft here in Etsy. It always show up right here. It's not active. So active means it's already listed. People can buy it. But from MYDESIGN, it's always gonna be in your draft. And it's not complete yet because I haven't uploaded any of the file yet. So if I publish this, people is not going to be able to download their files because I have to go to VELA. So VELA is a second tool where I have to like edit it myself and upload the file individually. So I know it's a little bit of a tedious step because I have to manually do it, but at least I get to see everything here and then manually do it here instead of manually clicking one at a time here and edit it. So the whole thing about MYDESIGN is just that it could upload a lot of listing at once, and you don't have to manually do copy and upload a new listing like that, because that's the manual way. If you don't have MYDESIGN, you have to do this, click this and copy, and then edit the listing to a new product. So hopefully that answered your question, Len. Hopefully that answer. Yeah, Nairo. Yeah, thank you, Nairo. I am excited. I want to see how this journey, because I've been thinking about this for a long time and I just never take the plunge. So I'm like, you know what? I just have to do it. I think everybody starts somewhere. Everybody has to learn somewhere. And the more you do it, the more you practice, the more you keep going, I think your skill will get better and you'll be faster, and your process of working in your business and your system will be better. I always think like I always want things to be perfect before I start anything, and then never end up starting anything. But this time, like, you know what? I just don't care if it's perfect. I just need to get it done. With that quote, like, you know, is better done than perfect, right? So it's better you get your ideas done and, you know, your tasks done and move on and learn along the way than trying to think of a system to perfect before you start. Because that's what I did before. Like, I always think of a system, and if I couldn't have the system, then I don't want to start yet. But now I'm like, you know what? It's okay. I will improve my system along the way. And I can always learn along the way. So always remember that. Always done, then perfect, okay? Okay, so that's all for today. Tips, you guys. If you guys don't have any more questions, then that is it for today. And if you guys really want to see the iPad, I might ask my husband for Christmas. I don't know. The embroidery digitizing program. I probably don't need one because I have the whole embroiderings already. But it was so intriguing from from John Deere when he was sharing it, and I know that Barb bought it. I probably will have to ask Bar how she liked it before I buy it. Yeah, I don't know if you guys check out John Deere YouTube, because he put out an app that anybody can digitize. I think it's easier than embroiderings. I don't know if it's easier, but it looked like it's easier. And plus, like, my hand hurts a lot when I try to use the mouse to click all these points. Yeah, especially the wrist. So I was thinking of switching to the iPad, because the iPad you can just click, like you just draw. You just draw like a drawing, and then it has all these lines created for you. So I might look into that, but we can look into that next year. See how that program comes along, because they just put it out, so I don't know how good it is. Hey, Lily. Yeah, Lynn, definitely. It's always a learning. Like, nobody is born to know anything, right? We're all born to learn. We're like sponge, and we're learning as we go. But a lot of people never move into their dreams or their goals because they want everything to be perfect. That's what I have been doing. Like, I always want things to plan, and everything has to be like the way I want it to be, and if it's not, then I don't want to do it. So now I'm like, okay, I have to change my mindset. Like, I just have to do it, and if it's wrong or if it's not correct, I can always fix it and then learn from my mistake and then move on and just keep moving on. So yeah. Anyways, I really want to do the embroidery digitizing with you guys. I want to, especially if the one that John Deere has is on the iPad, it will be fun, you guys, because I can do something like this, you know, with the screen share like that. I can do the screen share like that with you guys on my iPad, and you guys can see me talk or draw, and you guys see how it works. Oh my God, it will be so fun to do that. So yeah, I will probably do a poll on the community board to see what you guys want to see next, like tutorial wise, and then I will put up the tutorial. I may not be like an expert or anything, but I will do some research and put up a tutorial, like really basic, beginner, new. Now I'll even use my own money to buy that program too if I have to. I was thinking of asking my husband for that, so we'll see. Anyways, you guys have a great Saturday morning. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a long live. So thank you for hanging out with me. I don't even know how, oh my gosh, okay, it's since 7. So it's been 2 hours already, 2 hours and like 45 minutes, almost 3 hours. So thank you for sticking around, you guys. I'm going to let you guys go. So hopefully today give you guys some tips. So you guys take care, okay? And Lily, thank you for stopping to say hi. If you guys missed the live, you guys can go back and see what we did and see if some of the tips I give out helps you with your system of uploading to Etsy. So you guys take care. Have an awesome day, okay? And remember to follow your spark. Okay? Follow what you want to do. Follow your intuition. Don't let anything stop you if you truly want to do something. Okay, so take care. Bye, guys.